Hello everyone, this is Namita Basrotra, and in this video I will be telling you about three-dimensional shapes. What are three-dimensional shapes? Three-dimensional shapes can be defined as the object which can be measured in three directions: length, width and height. And these shapes are also called solids. Let's learn the names of some three-dimensional shapes. So here you can see this, the first shape, this is a cylinder. The second one is a cube. Third one, cuboid. The fourth shape here is triangular prism. Fifth is a sphere. Sixth is a pyramid. And we will be learning more about pyramids, different kinds of pyramids in this video. And then the seventh is a cone. So can you tell some 3D shapes around you? I've taken some for you. The first one is the cone here. So, and a shape that I see around me of a cone, a conical shape, is the ice cream cone. Yes, like you, even I'm very fond of ice creams. Now the second one is a cube. When I think of cube, the first thing that strikes to my mind is the sugar cube, because in the morning tea I add that sugar cubes. And for you, I have taken the example of building blocks, and I'm sure most of you must have played with the building blocks when you were in pre-primary classes. Now the third shape is of a cuboid. Can you think or look around some shapes which look like a cuboid? Yes, your textbook. I have taken a matchbox here, and many more. Okay, the next shape is of cylinder. Okay, so cylinder here I have taken a glass. A tumbler sometimes is cylindrical. Yes, the gas cylinder is a cylinder. It is named on the cylinder because it looks like a cylinder. Now we come to the next shape, that is sphere. So if you see, I've taken a very familiar shape that you all must have, must be having in your homes, kind of. You have played with this. These are the balls. Now when we look at the football, and you look at football, that is not exactly a sphere. So you have to be careful that this ball is here I have shown is not football. It is a ball that normally you see in the hands of toddlers. And one more shape that I want that you should look around is and explore is the shape of a pyramid. And here I have taken an example of Rubik's in the pyramid shape. Rubik's cube, like you have and you solve the puzzles. Similarly here it is a Rubik's pyramid. Now that you know about some of 3D shapes, the popular ones, we will be now learning what are the edges, vertices and faces in the three-dimensional shapes. So here I have taken an example of a cube where you are seeing that it is highlighting the vertices, faces and edges. So we will be knowing more about these in the following video. Also, by the end of the video, you will be able to count and tell that how many vertices or edges are there in the shapes given here in this card. Yes, of most of them. So you will be able to tell how many vertices, faces and edges are there either in a pyramid or in the cuboid or in the cube. So let's begin to learn all this. So let's learn what are edges. And I've taken an example of a cube to explain to you what is an edge. So here, when two faces meet at a line segment, it is called an edge. So now I have a cube here. For example, I have a cube over here, and I'll try to color face, this face over here. Let me just color it for you a little bit so that you know. Okay, so this is the front face here that I see. I'm just coloring it as yellow. Okay, and now there is another one, top view face. I'll color it as blue. So when I'm coloring these faces, you can see they are meeting each other at a line segment here. So this line segment that you see, this line segment here, Let me just try to show it to you. This line segment here, this one, okay, this line segment here is an edge. So you can see here also this is an edge, okay, and this also is an edge here, this one. So now what we will do is we'll try to count that how many edges are there in the cube. So let's count. I have taken another picture for you and let's count it together. So when you look at it, we'll start from here. This is the first edge. And can you count yourself? So how many edges are there? Yes. So let's count it over here. So if this is the first one, okay, this is second, this is the third edge because there, and this is the fourth edge, okay. So this is the fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, and eighth one. So are there any edges left? Yes, at the bottom. So then I will count it as ninth, this will be 10th, this will be 11th, and this will be 12th. So that means how many edges are there in a cube? Yes, you're right. There are 12 edges in a cube. Now let's learn about what is a face in a 3D shape. That all the shapes that you're learning, that what is a face. So each side of a 3-dimensional solid has a flat surface. So, or that flat face, and we call it as a face. So now I'm showing you the faces of the cube. So this whole is the face here. Can you see? I'll just try to show you. This all is a face over here. So now you should know that how many faces are there in the cube. So shall we count? Yes, I'll try to count it with the numbers. So I'll take blue color. This is, let me just erase it first so that we can count it clearly and easily. Okay, let's count how many faces are there in the cube. So I'll take this at the one at the back first. This is my first face, right? And after that, second, the one in the front here, third, and the one here is fourth. Are there any faces left? Yes, the one on the top, that is the fifth one, and the one at the bottom, that is the sixth one. Good. So total, how many faces are there in a cube? There are 6 faces in a cube, in every cube. So now I want is that you should look for a cube quickly in the house and try counting the faces of it. Now that we have already learned how to count the edges and the faces of a 3D shape, now we will learn what are the vertices or the vertex of a cube. Now the first thing I want to tell you is that the vertex is a singular, and whereas vertices is a plural word. So when you have to talk in singular, you will use the word vertex, and when you will talk in plural, you will use the word vertices. And so what is a vertex? A vertex is the 3 edges meet at a point, and that point is called a vertex. Yes. So can you see in this figure? So let's first draw the 3 edges and see where they are meeting. Okay. So this is the first edge, this is the second edge, and this is the third edge, and they're meeting at this point, right? So this point is a vertex. So let's count how many vertices are there, and we will do it together like we're doing in other figures in a cube. So we start counting. This is the first one, right? I can say this is the second one, this is the third one, and this is the fourth one. Are there only 4 vertices? No, there are more. I can see some at the back. This is the 5th one, this is the 6th one, and this is the 7th one. And will there be one at the back here? Like you can see one here at the back? Yes. So there will be one 8th one over here, where from the back 3 edges will be meeting each other like this. Yes. So children, so that means we have learned the 8 vertices in a cube. So till now we have learned what are faces, what are vertices, and what are edges. We have also learned that how we can count the faces the vertices and the edges of a cube and with that I want that I will be showing you some other shapes, and you can pause the video and you try counting and matching the shapes and the faces and the vertices which are given here, and information shared with you if it is correct or not. So in a cuboid here you can see the cuboid over here. How many faces are there? The cuboid has 6 faces and it has 8 vertices and it has 12 edges. The same as number of faces, vertices and edges. It has the same number of faces, vertices and edges of that of a cube. So this is Namita Busnotra, and I'll be coming up with more videos for you. Till then, bye bye.